All right, the Detroit Lions are continuing to make people angry, and I love it. This time, after the game against the Jets, it is Sauce Gardner. If you remember him, this was a guy that some people were saying is not out of the running for the Lions at pick number 2. He ended up going to the New York Jets. And New York Jets, and who, of course, we played and beat this last weekend. But afterwards, Sauce had some things to say. If we look at an article here, this article was in a lot of different places, but on Monday, he was pretty open with his displeasure. Like he was angry that he did not get targeted. So here's what he said. He said, I wasn't targeted yesterday, not once. I don't know what their mentality is. Pause. Their mentality is that you're good. Our mentality is that you're the best corner on that team. Our mentality is we don't want to play or throw to you because they feel like you in coverage are better than whatever receiver we would have. Their mentality is that there are enough other parts of that defense that we can attack other parts of the field and continue to be effective. Our mentality is we respect you. Our mentality is that we respect you as a corner, so we're not going to throw the football at you. This is hilarious to me. Okay, let's keep reading. I don't know what their mentality is or mindset is when they go up against us, but yesterday I wasn't targeted. I take that kind of personally because I actually wanted to make a bigger and better impact on the game. Can we pause again? I wanted to make a bigger and better impact on the game. Of course you do. I respect that. Oh my goodness, there's nothing more frustrating. We all remember when we were playing football, basketball growing up, not getting the ball, not having an opportunity to make a play. That's frustrating. All right. And there are always games where you felt like you deserved the ball more than you got the ball. I remember it in basketball, especially. I remember it in football because football is the ultimate team sport. But also at a young age, what did our coaches teach us? Our coaches taught us that this is a team sport and you're not always going to get the ball. You're not always going to be able to make the play. I understand that he is a competitor. I get it. I get that he wants the ball thrown his way. He wants to make a play. But, Sauce, you're the one who said it best. You said I wanted to make a bigger and better impact on the game because you know you're better. You know you're better than the rest of your teammates on the defensive side of the ball. You know you are the best defender in the backfield. And with Quinnen Williams out, you were probably the best defender on that team, even as a rookie. It's really impressive, but you didn't get the opportunity. He then went on to say, definitely it is a huge sign of respect. I agree. But if I can't, okay, hold on one second. All right. But if I catch the ball and I get a pick six, I could put points on the board or catch an interception and flip the field. Something to get us some points, Gardner said. Okay. This is interesting. He at first said he didn't get the opportunity, but now he's talking about how if he catches the ball, he can get a pick six. He could put points on the board. Now he's even saying like our offense isn't good enough. I had to find a way to score points. And I think I think he's probably frustrated because he realized that their defense played well enough and they held our offense to few enough points to win the game. And I'm not even talking 20, I'm talking 13. They held our offense to 13 points. And it is pretty helpless, especially at the end of the game. If you're Sauce Gardner, you're watching us go down and score while never throwing the ball your way. You just want to make a play. We never throw it his way. And then his offense fails to convert with 1:49 and 3 timeouts. I can understand, Sauce, the frustration. I get it. But it is the ultimate sign of respect. And I want to talk about what this means for the Lions and our coaching staff. This is a bold move by the coaching staff. No, it's not that bold. Yes, it's bold to never target another player, to never target that player, to be confident enough in what you're doing as a team to say, we're going to completely get him out of the game plan. I've heard of defenses trying to do this, of course. Like, we're going to take this one player away, and you're going to have to beat us with everything else. It's hard to do on the offensive side. Very few corners get that respect. And I think it is honestly pretty cool that they are getting it. So let's go a little deeper into the numbers and look at some of the coverage grades for this Jets team. So here's what you see. And here's the targets. We targeted Michael Carter the most. All right. He was playing slot corner for most of the day, and we completed 4 of 7 passes. We had 3 of 7 on DJ Reed. All right. That's their other corner. Sauce Gardner. You see it right here. 0 targets, 0 receptions. 0 targets, 0 receptions. We took advantage of their linebackers. All right. Against Quincy Williams, we were 3 for 3. Against Quan Alexander, we were 6 for 6. CJ Mosley is the only linebacker that did good in coverage. But here's what you have to understand. Sauce Gardner is a good player. But overall, a lot of these numbers, DJ Reed did fine in coverage. But after that, everybody else who saw a number of targets, not great. Not great. And when we say not great, what we say is that's why we did it. Because Sauce Gardner's not going to come out there and put a PFF grade up of 52, while other players on their team did. So, yeah, he's upset. He feels he doesn't feel disrespected. He feels uber respected. I get that. But how about it's time to put up a little bit and talk to your teammates and be like, hey, this is your time. I need you guys to step up your game. I've stepped up mine, right? And this is a great defense. Great. This is a very good defense. Now they just have to be a little more even. All right, you guys, thanks for listening to this one. I thought this was just kind of interesting that he's still mad. We're still making him upset afterward. That's the sign of a good team. That's a team that can make the best players on the opposing team frustrated enough to talk to the media about it afterward. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to comment.